2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 Interior and Exterior Review. Fellow guides, and welcome to our channel, Latest Luxury Cars. And today we are going to review about the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Here we go. The 2023 Chevy Corvette Z06 moves the famous moniker into territory formerly inhabited by Ferrari and Lamborghini exotics. The engine is now situated behind the driver, making it seem unlike any other Z06. It is not just wider than the standard Corvette Stingray, but it also has larger air intakes and a distinctive rear wing. The new Z06's naturally aspirated 5.5-liter V8 sounds unlike any Vette before it, thanks to a flat plane crankshaft, and it blasted the vehicle to 60 mph in 2.6 seconds at our test track. While it inherits the Stingray's greatest features and technology, its performance and handling have been enhanced and refined. Chevy used a mid-engine layout to make the C8 Corvette a more affordable supercar, and the 2023 Corvette Z06 promises to humiliate more than a few individuals driving absurdly expensive supercars when they meet on a racetrack. We were so delighted with the Z06 that we included it with the Stingray in our 2023 10 Best Vehicles list. Chevrolet may have used an upgrade of their supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine, which produced up to 755 horsepower in the previous generation Corvette. The obvious move would have been simple and successful. Instead, engineers began with a 5.5-liter, naturally aspirated screamer with a flat plane crankshaft and 32 valves. The LT6 delivers 670 horsepower naturally at 8,400 RPM and 460 pound-feet of torque naturally at 6,300 RPM. Virtually the red line in a standard Stingray. The engine sounds agitated from the start, its ragged flat plane idle evoking a pit stall at the Rolex 24 at Daytona or even a pair of Suzuki Hayabusas stopped at a stoplight. While the Stingray's pushrod LT2 V8 has bimodal muffler valves, loud or silent, a binary choice, the Z06's muffler valves can be fine-tuned in 2-degree increments. It sounds like a Ferrari 458 Italia that has reached puberty when driven wide open. An engineer informed us that the Z06's cry could be heard all the way around its lap during testing at the Nürburgring. We should mention that the Nürburgring is over 13 kilometers long. This is linked to an improved version of the Stingray's 8-speed DCT, which has a shorter final drive and a 6-plate clutch for the odd gears, as well as other internal upgrades that will trickle down to the standard vehicle. Upshifts are lightning fast, as if the gearbox was designed just for this engine. Downshifts are similarly rapid, but they are sometimes rejected and forgotten. The old adage about Porsche's PDK being superior is tiresome and trite at this point, but it's still true. The steering wheel is still an uncomfortable square form that makes finding a comfortable grip difficult. The cabin is miles better than previous generations, but the line of temperature control controls may be difficult to read in direct sunlight, and the wall it forms between the driver and passenger is still unpleasant. The dual-clutch transmission will still refuse downshifts on occasion. Engine performance and transmission. The 2017 Corvette Z06 gets a bespoke engine that sounds like the supercars it's attempting to dethrone. Its naturally aspirated 5.5-liter V8 engine has a flat plane crank and a top speed of 8,500 RPM. The engine boasts 670 horsepower and a Ferrari-like roar that will send thrills down witnesses' spines. The unusual V8 engine is mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox and rear-wheel drive. The Z06 rocketed to 60 mph in only 2.6 seconds and raced over the quarter-mile mark in 10.5 seconds at 131 mph on the test track. In the tests, the convertible took just 0.1 seconds slower to reach 60 miles per hour. Wider, stickier tires and more powerful brakes allow it to corner harder and stop faster than the standard Vette. Chevy has also reinforced the Corvette structure and altered the chassis to guarantee that the Z06's performance gains are most visible on the track. To maximize its performance, an optional Z07 package adds aerodynamic components, decreases weight, and improves the brakes and tires. The automobile comes standard with 20-inch front and 21-inch rear forged aluminum wheels, but optional carbon fiber rollers are lighter and tougher. The Chevrolet Silverado pickup truck seems inefficient in comparison to the Z06's EPA fuel efficiency figures of 12 mpg city and 19 mpg highway. So go ahead and get yourself a drop top. Although you lose out on gawking at the LT6, you are not exactly exchanging performance for aesthetics. Z06 coupes, like the Stingray, have their engines hidden behind glass. Convertibles feature a top mechanism cover that hides the engine even when the convertible tonneau is raised. In exchange, you get an extra loud serenade from the LT6 whenever you put the top up or down while driving it up to 30 mph, because you are practically driving with the hood open. This Z06, like previous Z06s, is a comprehensive track attack special, with several chassis changes to take use of the increased horsepower. The body is 3.6 inches wider than the Stingray's to accommodate those massive tires and wider track. The cooling system has been improved with 2 additional heat exchangers, one of which is front and center and has a detachable grille panel to enhance airflow during track sessions. 6-piston brake calipers squeeze Brumbo 14.6-inch rotors in front and 15.0-inch rotors in the back. Our test car's optional carbon ceramic brakes, $8,495, are even bigger, 15.7 inches in front and 15.4 inches in back, and completely indestructible on track. Put the vehicle in tour mode with the top down. Blast them Hall & Oates with the seat warmers on, and it's easy to forget you are driving a hardcore track maniac. A car that can turn unashamedly sociopathic with a handful of settings changes. The Z06 recalibrates your expectations. At first, 8,500 RPM seems insane, but you will quickly find yourself getting the rev limiter at 8,600 RPM because it's pulling hard all the way there. The LT6 seems like it did be glad to visit the far side of 10,000 RPM if it were not for warranty concerns. There's so much lateral stick that you are almost astonished when it reaches its limitations and the front and back ends begin a dance to see who can let go first. It's as though the Z06 captures the high-speed essence of the 6th generation Z06, but with far more refinement. This is the Ferrari that is no longer produced. Interior and exterior features. The Bowtie brand went above and above to guarantee that the interior of the mid-engine Corvette was not dull. While the design undoubtedly stands out from the crowd, the square steering wheel and wall of climate control knobs on the center console are unique to say the least. Nonetheless, the cabin arrangement is designed with the driver in mind, and the list of basic and optional equipment is wide. It has a digital instrument cluster, a head-up display, heated and ventilated seats, and wireless phone charging. Inside, micro-suede accents and more forcefully bolstered seats, as well as 2 carbon fiber intensive interior upgrades, emphasize its track-worthy status. The spacious back trunk of the Corvette should continue to accommodate 2 sets of golf equipment. It's priced similarly to its Bowling Green counterparts. The basic price of this convertible is $116,795, with options bringing the total to $162,510. If you want to experiment with carbon fiber wheels or go all out with the Z07 Performance Kit, the sky is the limit. But who are the competitors? The closest equivalent is probably an Audi R8 Spider, which costs considerably more and has roughly 100 horsepower less. An 8.0-inch touchscreen infotainment system is included into the Corvette's multi-layered dashboard. It comes standard with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. Similarly, 2 distinct Bose stereos are planned to be available, a base 10-speaker system and an optional 14-speaker system. The Z06 also has a performance data recorder, which lets you to record footage of anything from track escapades to leisurely country road excursions. If you dare to leave your Z06 with valet, there is an option that monitors any criminal acts the car parker may attempt. The 2023 Corvette Z06 we tested This automobile costs $162,000 according to the specifications. Thank you everyone for watching our video till the end. Make sure you subscribe to our channel Latest Luxury Cars and stay tuned for more.